Sagittarius, what's happening, what's crack-a-lackin', and what's poppin', baby? It's your boy for CancerMoonsTarot, and I'm coming at you guys with your mid-September 2021 tarot reading. I hope you guys are well, and if so, let me know down in the comments down below. As always, readings here are general, so if it resonates, that's awesome, and if not, it's not your message. If you guys want to follow me on any of my social medias, all of that information is going to be in the description box down below. So, Sagittarius, welcome on in here to your mid-September, and let's see what we got going on. Starting off with your current energies. What current energies do we got coming through for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus throughout mid-September 2021? Let's take a look at Sagittarian's current energies throughout mid-September 2021. What do we got going on? Let's have a look, okay? We got here a 5 of Swords, we also got here a 4 of Wands, and we got here a 5 of Wands. So, 2 5s and a 4. Pretty interesting. When you see 5, or when I see 5 personally, it kind of looks as, it looks like change to me, because if you ever see the number synchronicity, the angel number 555, that always stands for massive change and transformation getting ready to take place in your life. So, when I see 5 showing up, that usually is a sign for change, but with the 4 of Wands being in the middle of these 2 5s, I think you want change in the right direction. You want change that's going to bring in stability, because that's what the 4 of Wands is all about. It's about having a happy, stable home, a happy, stable life. You know, the 4 of Wands can be talking about comfort and stability within your relationships, comfort and stability within your own home place, your own environment. So whatever it may be, Sagittarius, you're looking for things to calm down and for things to just genuinely go right. So taking a look at the 5 of Swords and the 5 of Wands, I feel like lately things may have been a little bit chaotic for you stepping into mid-September. You might feel like your environment's a little crazy, you got a lot going on, you can be incredibly overwhelmed. You know, there may be a lot of resistance right now to being involved in calm waters. I feel like you're trying to reach calm waters, but at the same time, there's just so much things happening. It's like one thing after another. So let's go ahead and clarify that. Tell me about the 5 of Swords. Or actually, no, tell me about the 5 of Wands first. What is it that is, you know, causing havoc in Sagittarian's life? Tell me about this 5 of Wands first. And we got here the Queen of Swords, and we also got here the Temperance card. I think what's so hectic for you is that there's this lack of healing taking place. It's very difficult right now for you to heal from a certain situation. I feel like you keep on getting involved in what's hurting you in the first place. It's like you keep replaying something in your head over and over again, and no matter how much you try to heal from it, you're still very hurt, you're still very wounded. So coming up into mid-September, I definitely feel like some sort of wound is bothering you. It could very well likely be something from your past, considering that Mercury is going to be retrograde on the 27th of September. So we're already in pre-shadow, by the way, too. So it could be something from your past that you're still wounded, and that might be what you're focused on, that might be what's bothering you. But overall, I'm seeing this lack of healing taking place. It's like, I don't know, I'm still wounded, I'm still hurt, I can't move past something right now. Alright, let's clarify the 5 of Swords. Why is the 5 of Swords showing up over here? What is this 5 of Swords about? And what do we got? We got here the 4 of Cups, and we got here the 9 of Wands. And the 9 of Wands, that's the Wounded Warrior card. So Sagittarius, you're trying to tune out this wound that's bothering you, this wound that is affecting you. You're not trying to open it, you're putting a band-aid on it. And ultimately, as I always say, you cannot put a band-aid on a wound that needs air. It does not work in your favor. It does not help you. If you put a band-aid on a wound that needs air, you're going to continuously numb yourself from a situation, but not necessarily heal yourself from a situation, right? So ultimately, Sagittarius, I think the 5 of Swords here is talking about your resistance to being able to heal from something. Because in the center of the 2 5s, remember, was the 4 of Wands. You want to be in a more stable place, you want everything to be going well, you want good vibes, good energy, but something right now is still hurting you, something right now is still bothering you, and no matter how many times you try to ignore it, it's something that is not going to be ignored. This is a situation that you have to handle, this is an energy that you have to heal through. So I feel like you're getting to that point where it's like, I've tried to heal through it, Aunt, I've tried to heal through it so many fucking times, but no matter what I do, I feel like I'm still hurt, I feel like I'm still wounded. So I think that right now you basically believe you're unable to heal from this situation. You're unable to ignore this situation. So therefore you're stuck in this chaotic energy of suffering when you really just want to chill, you want to be happy, and you want to be submerged in good energy. Okay? So that is the situation I'm seeing showing up so far. Let's take a look here and see what's going to be going on for Sag throughout the rest of their mid-September. Tell me what's going to be going on for Sagittarius throughout the rest of their mid-September, please. Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. What is going to be going on for Sag throughout the rest of their mid-September? And we got here the Ace of Cups, we got here the Devil, and we got here the Queen of Wands. So, you're still going to be battling this. I feel like that's a difficult thing for you to go through, whatever this healing is. You know, you're in a position right now where you're trying to love your life, you're trying to enjoy your life, and you're trying to stay out of your feelings, right? You don't want to be in your feels. You want to be happy and spreading love and spreading positivity and spreading joy, but you keep feeling disrupted by whatever you're unable to heal from. Tell me about what Sag is unable to heal from. What is it that's directly bothering them? What is it that Sagittarius feels that they're unable to heal from? We got here the Hierophant, could have been a commitment relationship, the Ace of Wands, the Six of Wands. So it kind of looks to me like something that was going successful, because the Hierophant to the Six of Wands, that's a successful commitment, and then the Ace of Wands is a successful beginning. So there was a lot of passion involved between you and somebody. Things were going in the right direction. What happened though? We got here King of Swords, we got here Ten of Cups, and then we got here Three of Pentacles and the Hermit card. You were with someone you thought was the one, is kind of what I'm feeling coming through for you, because the King of Swords, the Three of Pentacles, the Ten of Cups, you were very determined, Sag, to like live a future with this person, to marry this person. So I think what the difficulty is for a lot of you guys is that you're still heartbroken from someone that you were dealing with, whether this is recent heartbreak or passing heartbreak, right? So this could be heartbreak of the past, something that happened recently, or it could be what you're going through throughout mid-September. But what I feel overall is that this was somebody you thought you were going to marry. You know, the Ten of Cups energy is like, I'm going to have a happy family with them, have a happy life. King of Swords is determination. Three of Pentacles is working on it. And then when I pulled the final card was the Hermit, meaning that you and this person are no longer together. You guys are in separation. So Sagittarius, essentially, you're in separation from somebody right now, and throughout mid-September, you still can't help but to love them, but at the same time, you're suffering with that Devil card, because you're loving somebody who's no longer involved in your life, and it tortures you, it hurts you. It hurts the fuck out of you, right? And I know exactly how that feels, because I've been in that position in my life before, where I've been so in love with somebody who is no longer in my life, and you wish you didn't. You wish you could move on easy. You wish you could just let it all go and be happy and find something else to do. But that's unfortunately what's on your mind 24/7, and you feel like you just can't heal from it. Well, the first step of healing, guys, is acceptance. And I think that that is probably the most difficult thing you could do in a situation like this. But if you guys want my best advice on how to actually heal from this, the first step is acceptance. Accepting the fact that the person you're dealing with is no longer involved in you in that way. You know, this doesn't just have to be a romantic lover for some of you. It could have been a good friend who kind of walked out on you, but you have to accept the fact that it's over. And once you accept the fact that it's over, that's where you can start laying the groundwork to moving forward. And what I mean by laying the groundwork is that once you accept it's over, you have to give yourself breathing room to feel how you feel. Remember that statement I made, you cannot put a band-aid on a wound that needs air? You can't keep ignoring your feelings, Sagittarius. You need to let yourself feel. So give yourself, throughout the second half of September, as much time as you need to sit in your own energy and feel exactly how you feel. Because feeling is healing, believe it or not. When you feel your emotions, you process your emotions, and then throughout that time, you naturally release them. So you have to give yourself time to feel. If you're angry at this individual or angry about this situation, let yourself be angry. If you're upset, let yourself be upset. If you feel anxious, let yourself feel anxious. You gotta let yourself go through the motions. You gotta let yourself go through the feelings, because that's how you process them. And by doing that, that's when the healing process will begin. So I feel like overall, guys, you just can't shake the feeling of missing this person. You can't shake the feeling of the way everything went down. I think you're really still wounded about this, and it's okay to be wounded. Heartbreak is a motherfucker, okay? And it's okay to be wounded over a situation that did hurt you. It's okay to not be okay, you know? So make sure you guys are giving yourself that breathing room. Your wound needs air. Stop putting a band-aid on it, you know? Stop trying to move on from it too quickly. Pace yourself. You know, Rome wasn't built in a day. I feel like when we go through heartbreak, the biggest thing we try to do is we try to move on as quick as we can or forget them as quick as we can, and that never works. Instead, it actually makes you just miss them more, right? So Sagittarius, my best advice so far is give yourself that breathing room, because by doing that, it's going to help you significantly, all right? All right, let's see what else is going to be going on for Sag here throughout mid-September 2021. We got here the Star card, we got here the Four of Swords, and we got here the Ace of Swords. Now, I feel like this is acceptance for sure, okay? With the Star card to the Four of Swords, you're saying to yourself, I don't want to lay down false hope in my path. So this is your first start to acceptance. Not holding on, not hoping that things will work out, not trying to make things work out. It's just you saying, I need to let things be as they are. And of course, with the Ace of Swords here, that's you stepping into some truth. And the truth that you're stepping into is that things are over between you and whoever this person was. And you're also admitting to yourself that it hurts, that it sucks, that you're wounded. And at the end of the day, that's just the situation you're in. And there's nothing wrong, guys, with admitting where you're at, with admitting what you're feeling. We're just being real, raw, and honest with yourself about what's going on. Like, it's okay to be heartbroken. It's okay to be hurt. It's okay that, you know, something you went through is bothering you. You're allowed to have fucking feelings. Your feelings are fucking valid, right? So it's okay to admit all that to yourself. And I see you doing that here in mid-September. What's going to be going on throughout the rest of September here for Sag? Let's go ahead and get two more cards. We got here the Moon card, and we got here the Eight of Wands. Good. You're going to be feeling your emotions, moving your emotions. You know, the Moon card here is about expressing how you're feeling emotionally. And then when you have the Eight of Wands paired with that, that's about transferring your feelings. So it's about letting them out, okay? So you're going to be letting your feelings out here in mid-September, and it's good for you guys. It really is. I know that nobody wants to go through this. Nobody wants to feel this pain. Nobody wants to deal with this situation, but one way or another, we're all going to experience this multiple times in our lives, or at least one time in our life, we're all going to experience heartbreak, right? So everybody goes through this situation, and unfortunately it is your turn, but it's something you're going to be able to get through, okay? So guys, as far as what I'm seeing so far, you know, you feel like a wounded warrior. You want to be in the Four of Wands energy. You want to be happy. You want to be comfortable. You want this whole situation to be over. But it's not going to be over if you keep putting a band-aid on it. It's not going to be over if you keep trying to ignore it. The only way it can be over is if you heal. And don't say you cannot heal, because that's far from true. Anybody can heal. But the way that you're going to heal, Sagittarius, is first by accepting the fact that this situation is over, and then giving yourself that breathing room to heal, okay? I also would say, too, for my best advice for some of you guys, I would recommend journaling. Give yourself some space. Not space, give yourself some time if you want to dedicate maybe 10-15 minutes a day to get like a notebook or a piece of paper and just write down what it is you're feeling. Because believe it or not, journaling can be incredibly therapeutic. I know that when I've gone through certain things, just by giving myself 10 to 15 minutes to write down what I'm feeling and putting that all the way onto paper, I would analyze how I'm feeling, and it would actually be very therapeutic for me. So that could be something that can benefit you guys. I mean, naturally, every day I journal, but I journal in the form of manifestation. So what I tend to do is I tend to like manifest, and I use that by writing, right? But when it comes towards what it is you're feeling, by putting that out on paper, that can actually help you express what you're going through and be another easy way to kind of feel your emotions, but also work through them. So I would recommend that for a few guys as well. It may be a really good idea to take up journaling just for 10 to 15 minutes a day, writing down how you feel, writing down how your day went, writing down what's bothering you, and then give yourself some time to analyze that, because by doing that too, you see what is affecting you as well. It's actually a really healthy activity, even for those of you that are not in this situation. So just throwing that out there, Sag, incorporating that into your life can be beneficial because it may actually help you uncover what's bothering you. Even if you don't know what's bothering you, it might give you hints to what actually is. So I would incorporate that into your life for those of you that are interested, okay? So I don't want to keep on pulling cards and stuff because I feel like the message is getting pretty redundant. Essentially, it's like you need air, Sag. That's what it is. And you need time to heal. And you need to give yourself that time to feel your feelings and to process your emotions, and that's how you're going to get through this thing. There's only one method of healing. There's no quick way to do it. There's no shortcut. There's no other way that's painless. It is fucking painful. It sucks. It's not a good time, but you're going to be able to get through it because you have the strength to do so. All right? All right, guys, let's take a look at the outcome here for Sag throughout the rest of September 2021. What is going to be the overall outcome for my Sagittarians? And what do we got? We got here the Knight of Pentacles, and we got here the Justice card. Slowly but surely, you are going to get your balance back. Don't worry about it, guys. Everything's going to be okay. You're going to get back to where you need to be. You're going to be able to move on from this situation, and most importantly, you're going to be okay. All right? And as unfortunate as it is, it's just your turn. You know, everybody goes through this, and it is a situation that's really, really painful. It really, really sucks. But you're going to be able to get through it, okay? So whatever this heartbreak was, whether it was romantic or somebody important and significant in your life walked out on you, I know that sucks. I know that it's not a situation you wanted to end up in, but I promise you guys, you're gonna get through it. 110% you will. And you gotta let yourself heal, okay? So I'm gonna say it one more time, as redundant as I've been throughout this entire reading. Don't put a Band-Aid on a wound that needs air. All right, make sure you're giving yourself that air. Make sure you're giving yourself space to feel what it is you're going through, because feeling is indeed healing. All right, Sagittarius. I'm sorry, guys, that this was the reading. I wish you guys could be in such better energy and better spirits. I know that you really want to be in this Four of Wands, and I think you're going to be there quicker than you think. If I can pick up the card, Jesus. I know you want to be in this Four of Wands energy, and I think you'll be there a lot sooner than you think, okay? Trust me, everybody heals at their own pace. But once you start going through the process, each day gets a lot easier and each day feels a lot better. All right? So as soon as you start the process, the faster you start the process, the closer you will be to being healed and for this whole situation to be over. Okay? All right, Sag, I love you guys. Hopefully we're looking towards a better reading for October. I do apologize, but keep in mind too, this isn't even necessarily a negative reading. It's more so of a good reminder to help you out in a very difficult time, you know? So guys, take care, enjoy the rest of your mid-September, and I will catch you all in your next video. If you're new here, definitely consider subscribing, Sag. If you enjoyed today's video, or if this video helped you in any sort of way, leave a like, leave a comment down below if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, and I will see you guys in the next one. Much love, Sagittarius, and have yourselves a good one. Peace.